So this is working.
All right, well, look. Anheuser-Busch.
Oh my god.
Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, that's Coors Light.
Yeah, not Anheuser-Busch.
And that. Oh my god. Yep. Well, here it is.
We won, gang. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. We're going to see how Bud Light sales continue to absolutely plummet in the midst of what many believe to be the most successful boycott in history. Make sure to share this video with friends and family, and let's dive right in. Marketing experts are frankly shocked to report that Bud Light sales continue to plummet weeks after the beer company's disastrous ad campaign featuring trans activist Dylan Mulvaney. According to Barron's, Bud Light's off-premise sales volume, that refers to the amount of beer sold outside of restaurants and bars, was down an unprecedented 26% from this time last year. These figures are from the week ending April 22nd. 26%. Video store aisles throughout the nation all show the same thing. Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch products are left untouched, stacked to the top, all the while their competitors like Coors or Miller Lite are sold out, which is obviously begging the question, how's all that woke advertising going? Beer experts are frankly floored. They're shocked at this unprecedented drop in sales. Beer Business Daily wrote, quote, "The shocking deterioration of Bud Light market share continues apace through the third week of April and actually somehow worsened. We've never seen such a dramatic shift in national share in such a short period of time," an observation that led Benny Johnson to declare that this was hands down the most successful boycott in history. Conservative commentator Matt Walsh agrees, quote, "We have devastated Bud Light with this boycott, easily the most effective conservative boycott in modern American history, and it shows us the path forward. All it takes is a little bit of strategic planning and follow through." The great thing is that this was completely grassroots. Many prominent Republicans were actively against the boycott. We did this on our own, a great victory, but it's not over. In other words, keep the pressure going, right? We want Bud Light crying uncle and crying it loudly for all other businesses who are thinking of going woke to hear loud and clear. And yet, despite all of this, if you could believe it, there are still some out there infected with the woke mind virus who actually think this is good for Bud Light. I kid you not. Wait until you see the latest insanity coming from the far left. It's going to absolutely make your day. But first, gang, who wants a free gift? For weeks now, you've been asking me when and where you'll be able to access my brand new research guidebook about how to escape the Great Reset and live a life that celebrates faith, family, and freedom in the face of Klaus Schwab and the bug-eating World Economic Forum's wishes. Well, I'm delighted to announce that the digital version is here, and the best part is we're giving it away absolutely free. Click on that link below and learn the 5 steps to escape the Great Reset, keeping your family and sanity intact. You're going to learn a number of methods patriots all over the world are using to escape the Great Reset. You're going to discover how to build a life that isn't reliant on woke corporations or institutions. And I've even included a list of the daily news sites I actually read myself on a daily basis. Now, this isn't going to be available digitally for free for very long, so don't wait. Click on that link below and download your free digital copy today. If you can believe it, I mean, despite all of the evidence to the contrary, there are those out there who are actually doubling down on this trans campaign. There are those among the most wokeified who actually believe, I kid you not, they actually believe that this trans campaign is good for Bud Light. The ultra-leftists over at MSNBC, for their part, doubled down on how the campaign exposed the incessant transphobia that plagues America's far right and applauded Bud Light for their courage in the midst of such bigotry. Needless to say, the executives at Bud Light disagree. Dylan Mulvaney's partnership with Bud Light is, to put it mildly, over. I mean, how anyone could have possibly thought sending a personalized can with Mulvaney's face on it, commemorating 365 days of being a woman, how anyone could have possibly thought That would have been a successful marketing campaign for the Bud Light brand is beyond comprehension. But then again, that's why they call it the woke mind virus. There's nothing rational or comprehensible about it. And of course, it's not just Mulvaney that's getting the boot. The marketing genius behind the disaster has also been let go. The utterly insufferable Alyssa Heinerscheid, along with her boss, Daniel Blake, have both been replaced in Bud Light's thus far unsuccessful attempt at pivoting away from this woke catastrophe. In fact, things are so bad that Bud Light actually had to disable YouTube comments for their latest countrified ad, which is desperately trying to pander to their former customer base. The ad features a group of young friends drinking beer in the rain at a country music festival, but the ad apparently got absolutely ratioed and savaged in the comments section. Again, Bud Light has yet to officially fire the two ad executives who were responsible for pushing trans activism, and they have yet to officially apologize for this. That's all they need to do in the end, if you think it through. Fire and ask for forgiveness. That's all you got to do, and this whole thing will probably largely blow over. But they're not. They're acting as if nothing happened, as if they didn't do what they actually did, which was to spit in the face of their years-long loyal customer base and the traditional values that they hold dear. And that is the real tragedy in all this. You know, if Bud Light executives watch this channel as you do, and if not, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. But if they avail themselves of our daily content on this channel, this whole fiasco would never have happened. And that's because they would have learned that values are becoming an increasing part of consumer decisions today. I mean, we often talk about the rise of what scholars call consumer politics, where political values are becoming inextricably linked with consumer choices. In other words, customers are now more often than not intentionally buying from companies that promote and support their political and cultural values, all the while refusing to purchase from those companies that actively oppose and offend those political and cultural values. And so consumer politics involves what are called boycotts and boycotts. And what these executives over at Bud Light would have learned from watching this channel is that in trying to expand their customer base, make sure not to offend the values of your loyal customers. You certainly can try to extend beyond your current customer base, but you can't offend the values of that current customer base without losing a massive portion of them. And that's exactly what Bud Light did. They thought they could be hip and cool in accordance with the latest woke trends without at the same time offending the values of their customer base, their current customer base. And they couldn't have been more wrong. So the bleeding continues, and we'll keep an eye on whether the most successful boycott of them all is just getting started. As always, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. You'll definitely want to check out my latest video on Elon Musk leaving Bill Maher absolutely speechless on the woke mind virus. This could absolutely make your day. So make sure to click on the link, and I'll see you over there. God bless.